unload the clip on niggas, bro. We got like 3 or 4 of these stacked. Just about to start busting.
Oh, where you stop, nigga? Go ahead, run into the tree.
Nah, that nigga definitely
Three
trying to
to
feel
the-
something, man.
Nah,
I was letting that nigga eat.
nigga. You can't just open up like that.
Nigga, that guy, he's ready to start cooking for real, yeah.
Nigga, yeah, yo, that's like a nigga singing Pony for real. Like, nigga, you better finish the rest of that shit, yo. You just can't stop singing the first like 3 fucking words in Pony.
What's up? It's your boy Camo kicking another rendition of the 2 Ninja Kickback. I'm here with a few good men. J Effect is in the building. 2 Phone is in the building. Another great episode coming at you. How y'all gentlemen doing?
Yeah. Say nah, shit, I'm just playing Call of Duty for real.
Tone, how you feeling, my dude?
Man, I'm in the motherfucking dungeon right now, yo. It's a hot box.
Oh, not the hot box. Hey.
Nothing but smoke, sweat, and perseverance right now, nigga.
Oh,
That nigga building.
perseverance is key.
We
Thank God I
talking
got this
life
water
on
bottle
this
right
one,
next to
man.
me,
We
yo.
talking life, man. But yeah, perseverance is key in life, my nigga.
Always.
You need that for every stage of your life, man. Like, gotta persevere because this shit is actually pretty hard. Like, pro tip, shit don't get easier.
Hell yeah. Shit
Yeah.
is not like a video game where there's a motherfucking like choose your difficulty level and shit, yo.
I will tell you this: life is like Netflix because we got a free trial until we turned 18.
For real, yo. I mean, shit get like, it just like the switch get flipped, bruh. It's
That free
like
trial could get canceled on the nigga real quick, too,
right
though.
around 16, yo.
Nah, fuck that. Let me just apply for this now.
Let me ask y'all this, bro. Like, as y'all was growing up and stuff like that, you know, you this beloved creature amongst your family. Everybody fucks with you. Everybody loves you. And then when you get to that point where you get older and it just like kind of flips a switch on you, let me ask y'all, how did y'all internalize that? Like, how did y'all deal with it? What was it like? Just like, I don't know, just kind of like realizing you have to step into your manhood. You have to do what you got to do. Realizing that you are just like kind of looked at differently now. Like when you were a baby, like niggas looked at you like a baby, I guess. But the second they look at you like a man, like it ain't no love for you, bruh.
For me, it came like in the holidays time because like in my family or my father's side of the family, we do like Secret Santa or whatever, and everybody gets 2 gifts, but the kids don't have to like buy anybody presents. And it was that one year where it's just like, yeah, nigga, now you gotta buy niggas presents too. And I was just like, shit, I'm really a man now. Like, I'm really throwing my hat in to buy these little niggas a present.
I think I had a similar experience, but like it was more so when I stopped getting stuff on Christmas, where it was like, well, like you know how your shit start trickling down a little bit, and then it's like one year you get some socks, maybe a pair of boxes, and after that you done. It's like now you're on the other side of Christmas.
Yeah.
But it just happened so fast in our community. I think you start getting that shit thrown at you as soon as you can start able to apply for jobs, and they start looking at you sideways.
Oh yeah, as soon as you 17 for real, yo, it's almost that application of that motherfucker just living in my house.
You turn into a supervillain at that time period, yo.
Nigga, I forgot what comedian it was that said what this nigga said, when you a baby up into your teens, you will always be the star in your mother's eye. As soon as you turn 18, you that motherfucker that just live in my attic and in my basement.
Taking up space, eating all the food and shit, right?
Eating all the
Yeah,
food.
like that shit that a lot of niggas be laughing on Craig and shit like that for real for Friday, but like Craig was some real life shit, yo.
Oh, hell yeah, for sure.
Let me ask y'all, what y'all feel your highest point in life and your lowest point in life has been thus far in your life? I know, Jay, you 30, I'm 30, Tone, you coming around the corner, so like niggas actually have had time to live a little bit, maybe experience different highs and lows and different stuffs in life. Like, what do you feel like one of your major accomplishments, like something you put on your tombstone or some shit, like if you feel like you've done it just yet?
Me, I haven't. I feel like I haven't like crossed that major threshold of accomplishment. I mean, because I've accomplished things, but I haven't necessarily accomplished what I want to accomplish just yet.
How
But
about you,
like,
Tone?
yeah,
Um, I say I'm a quarter bit there for real. I say it's like touching, not really touching, but like actually reaching certain destinations of where I want to be and leaving something of me there. You feel me? Like,
like you're on the cusp of it.
yeah, yeah. You feel me?
So y'all don't feel
Like
like
just
you.
being able to see some shit that like a nigga thought I would never be able to see for real.
So
Yeah,
Would
Tone,
be
you
with
feel like you're on your way
experience.
to it, and Jay, you probably feel pretty similar. Like it just hasn't happened for you yet.
yeah. I feel like I'm deriving at an answer. I feel like I'm seeing a lot more clear than what I used to.
Well, give me to the other side of that question. Give me the lowest point for y'all guys. And what was the low point in your life where you feel like, damn, it's the lowest I've been?
2020. Shit. Ah, a lot of early listeners for real, but I ain't gonna lie, 2020 like testing me mentally, all types of shit. Like low key, I was going through like stomach pop problems and shit like that. Motherfucking both my grandmothers passed, you feel me? COVID hit, all that crazy shit, you feel me? Like
Right.
it's like mentally that shit like really took a toll on the nigga, you feel me?
What did you use to like, you know what I mean, as a solace, or like what did you use to like as a counterpart to like kind of dig yourself out of like, you know, because like we can talk about it. We've niggas, I'm sure all three of us have experienced depression, like, and it's hard when you understand depression and then you can feel your fits coming on and you trying to battle it or fight it off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
do you have like that coping mechanism, or what was it that like kind of like? Because you know, if you go too far on the pendulum, like, because I'm sure y'all niggas know like how to lean into your depression and how to fight it off, like all of that shit that you can
Oh
try
yeah,
to
yeah,
do,
yeah.
versus
For
leaning
sure.
into it. Because once you lean too far into it, like it can get scary, bruh.
Sometimes like in my like once I feel like I'm at that stage or whatever,
That crossroad.
yeah, that crossroad, I have to allow myself to fall in. I can't
Oh,
I
see,
can't
yeah, yeah,
I
I
can't
totally
resist
understand that.
my
Right,
emotions at that point. You feel me?
right.
For
I can
sure.
definitely be the same way because it's like sometimes fighting it, you know, you kind of make things worse instead of just giving in and just letting it take its course, letting yourself feel like shit and going through it. You know what I mean? Versus
Hmm.
trying to scave it off and give yourself like an aneurysm.
Nah,
Facts. But I feel
I
like in
get
that course, like a lot of people have to like realize like what comes with like what's the word? It's a lot of self recognition that goes into this shit. Like you actually have to console within yourself for real. You actually have to like constructive criticism on your own self. You feel me?
you
Like
Right.
actually have to
critiquing
own
your
up
shit.
to your own bullshit type shit.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you,
It's
Jay,
all
what
just
was the
coming in just agreeing with the fucking world and the universe actually is.
right? What was your low point, Jay?
My low point, my low point was 2016. Like a lot was happening for me in 2016. Like I had just got out of this long ass relationship that took me through hell, and I was like relearning myself because I was so wrapped up in this one person and just all the shit that I was burying inside me about like my father and shit. All that came out. So it was just a really emotional year. I was getting in arguments with people I wouldn't normally get in arguments with. Like I felt I felt enclosed. I felt separated from the breath of life. It was like so crippling.
Let me ask you this: at the time, were you aware of it? Like you know what I mean? Like for me, I know when I'm being like an asshole. I know when I'm being like a dickhead, and it's like sometimes you can't help it. Like it's like how the mood you're in. Sometimes it's just a reflex. It's like, you know what I mean. Somebody might say something to you, and then like you're in a space where you like are upset with something else, but you just lashing out. So while you were going through this, let me ask you: were you like present in yourself, like Tone was talking about, like knowing, like, oh damn, yo, like I'm trying to find myself, or were you just unaware of it and just going through the motions?
I mean, in the beginning, I wasn't aware. In the beginning, it was just like raw and uncut. Like what you were getting was my raw emotion. But then there was times when I would like catch myself midway through of me just attacking somebody verbally, and I just be like, "What the fuck?" Like I wouldn't normally say this shit. Why am I so angry? And like I had to just like step back and just really just assess my shit. Like I'm only gonna be okay if I seek the answers, but I have to be okay with the answers that I acquire. Type
It
shit.
makes hella sense, and I think self reflection, when you going through your fits and everything, when you at your lowest point, is like your greatest weapon. And it's like, realizing who you are, your old self or your, present self, whatever, what I mean, having an idea painted in your head of who you are and realizing when you're not being yourself. Like if you're not the person that, normally lashes out at people, normally, belittle people or tear people down, and like it fucking generally cuts at you in your alone time when you're sitting like, damn, I ain't had to talk to that person like that. Like I wouldn't like it if, somebody talked to me like that, regardless of what I may be going through. That person did nothing to me. And it's like,
Facts.
but when you going through your fits of depression and stuff like that, it's like what they say, hurt people hurt people. I kind of want to counterbalance it with, a high point in life for both of y'all. But like, you kind of gotta have that medium ground to stand on when it's like you going through hardships in life, like understanding that, like, you going through, and like it's only a season that you in. Like life is a long, daunting task, and it's like we get caught up in certain moments in life, and sometimes it takes us out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I felt like I was never gonna like breathe again.
Yeah, it can do that to you, bruh.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you
I
this
had
though.
plenty of 3 moments where I felt like that shit could just be taken away like at a fucking instance. Like moments when you just feel helpless.
Right.
Facts.
Do either one of y'all feel like y'all are completely the person you want to be, or do you feel like, what I mean, you still got work to do, or like do you feel like you're at the highest completion of yourself at this time? Like let me see where your headspace is for, like, where you are in your self journey.
For me, I feel like I'm def not done. Like I'm always finding out something new about myself and learning life lessons, as most people do, but I'm accepting them rather than, trying to ignore some negative shit about myself. Just embrace what is, tweak it a little bit, because most people that I know, they know they have this thing about them, but they choose to ignore it. And when you choose to ignore those problems, you ignore other problems about yourself too, like how you come off towards people and how you affect people. And I want to stay far away from that as possible. Like me, first and foremost, I'm an observer. Like I observe things. I observe the way people move. I observe the way people affect my energy. I observe the way people affect me. And like if you're not willing to learn, you're not always willing to, get a lesson taught to you, then you're never gonna grow. That's what school's for. That's what people be having seminars and shit for, to learn.
Right.
And if you're not trying to learn, what's the point?
Right. What
Life
about
is
you,
all about
Tone?
progression.
You feel like you
Shit.
where you feel like you should be?
Um, I say I'm 15, maybe 16% there for real.
Okay, and the
It's
question
I don't know, like
the follow up question
it's kind
that
of
was
like
going to be like, what's stopping y'all from, like, feel like, what do you feel like stopping you from achieving your full self? Like for me, I always lean on to like you know what I mean. I'm a creature of habit, and when I start to feed into like my what's the word procrastination and my lazy side, like you know what I mean, it gets so bad to the point where like I just don't do shit I should be doing or knowing I should be doing. And it's like that's one thing that I know holds me back from like being where I should be. And like you know what I mean, we always fall into our lanes or our like unfortunately our like you know bad habits or bad traits,
Yeah,
and it
Mm-hmm.
kind of slows us down in progression and progress. Like you said, you know what I mean, it's hard when you got the elements of the world beating on you in itself, and then it's like when you self aware of you know yourself and like it hurts you because it's like you feel like you're not where you want to be, and then you start to look at yourself like, damn, why am I not where I want to be? And it's like some people address it like, well, I'm not where I want to be because of myself, and other niggas try to blame the world and shit like that. But it's always you. It's always yourself that's stopping you from getting there.
Oh,
yeah,
facts.
And that's
yeah,
wherever
for
your
sure.
destination is. Like, you know what I mean? If you feel like you want to be whatever, like when they tell you that you can be whatever you want, there is a caveat to it. But for the fact of the matter, it is pretty true. It's just how
How
hard are
you
you
go
willing to
about attaining that
sacrifice?
shit?
Yeah, it's how exactly. It's what you do to gotta attain it. Cause it ain't gonna be easy. Like whenever you see somebody that's successful, whenever you see somebody that is doing something that you want to do in life, it's not because they sat on their hands or you know what I mean. It didn't just fall in their fucking lap, and that's what
Right.
niggas try to like push aside and not realize. It's like nah, that motherfucker worked to get that, bruh.
See,
Right.
that's the thing. Like, I think like a lot of people just get lost at just seeing like the actual work that's done instead of seeing like the behind the scenes. I feel like behind the scenes is very important
Oh yeah,
because it
for
gives you
sure.
that glimpse of reality. You feel me?
Nah, it's a fact.
See, but see, that's one thing. That's one thing I feel people don't get to see, and like some of the people that's like either famous or like on the internet or whatever, they don't see the L's. They don't get to see like the failures. Like, cause this person isn't just gonna come out on top with like 2 million subscribers or 2 million followers. Like that was a grind. Like
Exactly.
they
Mm-hmm.
had a point A, and they not even at Z yet. It's like they still like getting at it, and people don't realize that you're not just gonna instantly become that. Like you might not even get any subscribers for like some years, and then one day it always takes that like that one little niche, that one little video or clip or whatever that's gonna take you over. But people don't want to wait for that. People want that
Yeah,
instant gratification.
Right.
it's microwave shit, yo. When you look at a lot of shit nowadays, it's just like you said, instant gratification. You feel me?
What?
Microwave is just instant. You feel me? You just throw some shit in the fucking microwave. Food there.
Right.
Right. Right. Let me ask y'all this.
So
Do you feel like we in a society where niggas is like not developing their personalities the same way? Like you know, we talking about a microwave society of people not really developing themselves as like you know genuine people and stuff like that.
Definitely.
yeah,
Definitely. Cause
you see the disconnect. They just talking to people sometimes.
cause like look at how we grow up. We grew up versus like someone that was born in the 2000s. Like they grew up in a social media world like as young adults. They grew up in the social media world. So all they know is putting on a front or not even like really acknowledging one's emotions. Like they only see, oh, this nigga tough, that nigga tough, he doing this, he doing that. He not showing any type of emotion versus when we was growing up, we was out here in these streets. We saw everything. We saw everything raw. We saw the behind the scenes of every video clip that was on somebody's cell phone. Like we lived that shit, and we've grown enough to know that we can't be like that. Or at least I say for some people in our age group.
I see what you're saying. I totally see what you're saying. I just I know like a lot of the younger kids, you know, they live their life through like what you're saying, that facade of like, you know what I mean? You know, we all put on faces or characters when we are portraying ourselves on the internet. It's not like we putting up the worst picture you have in your phone. You're not, you know, trying to put the worst videos and stuff like that. We all micromanage who our personalities is and way we come off online.
Yeah,
And
of
it's like
course.
I think
Mm-hmm.
for a certain demographic, age demographic, you know, niggas look at it like, you know, online ain't my life. Like my real life, I have to live my real life. And some of the shit that I do online, you know, it does affect my real life. And I think we kind of know
Yeah.
that. I think the younger generation don't really know that. Like they have to put it on the
Yeah.
internet because that's where, like, you know what I mean, it's real for them on there.
Yeah,
I mean, because in a part, the internet is real life
I
because
mean,
it's
yeah,
real people
It
that's
is.
operating it.
It definitely is.
You know.
It's a part of real life. You can say some shit
So
online and get you
in a
punched in your
sense,
mouth in real life. Like,
yeah, yeah. You feel me? And it's crazy because like I hate how people try to talk about like how our generation, like I'm talking about like 90s babies specifically, and like niggas from the 80s too also. But the simple fact of it's like, yo, we seen social media when this shit was in the fucking womb. Like we've
right,
been in the AOL chat rooms.
facts,
in
We
its
been
infancy,
on
yeah.
Tag. We been on MySpace.
right.
We been on all these fucking sites. Black Planet, all that shit. You feel
We've been
me?
on Omega, like we've been on all that shit. We was there
Like it's
for the
crazy. A lot of
inception.
people don't know at one point you can buy guns and hookers on fucking Craigslist.
Hmm.
Not the guns and hookers, yo.
Yo, the golden age, bro.
Yeah, you're like
Everything was accessible.
Right.
Shit.
my bad. Sex workers.
Sex workers.
Well, let me ask y'all this: what keeps y'all grounded, and if y'all have goals, you know, forwardly pushing towards y'all goals? Do you
What
have
keeps
do y'all got goals set? Like, give me two goals y'all might have for yourself. One short term and one long term.
oh, shit. Mm, I had to say one short term goal for me right now is to get in better standings with my car. Cause like my car is good right now, but like it could be better. I want to be able to take care of my car because I actually really like my car.
Nah, I totally know what you mean. I'm bad with that shit too. Like, you know, I just get a whip and I just be driving that bitch. Like,
Yeah, like
like,
I don't want to be that nigga no more.
like, yeah, no, that's a good one. What's a long term joint you got for yourself?
A long term joint. I I want to get better at not sweating the small shit. I want to get better at like I want to get better at opening up to people.
You mean like
Hmm.
people in which scenarios, like an intimate
Like all right,
scenario or
like
just a general scenario? Like,
not even like just intimately, but like in general, cause I'm not I'm not really open to like new folk. Like I'm good with the
Introvert.
niggas. Yeah, I'm good with the niggas I got, and I'm not too prone to making new friends. And like I gotta get out of that mind state of just like not want to be nice to folks.
I
Cause
feel you.
I'm autopilot me. I'm very friendly, but I'm not about to just like divulge my whole life story to you. I'm not about to just like let you in my circle. I don't know you like that. Like, get the fuck out of here.
nah, that's
But
facts.
I want to stop being that person because you never know that person could be in your life for like a lifetime. But also at the same time, that person could just be in your life for a season. You never know. But I gotta stop being afraid to take that chance.
I ain't mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that. Like, you know, I think sometimes it comes from like, you know what I mean, just like how we were taught in our communities and stuff like that. You know, sometimes we can be standoffish. Sometimes we can
For
be, you
sure.
know, very defensive and stuff like that. And that's just how we grew up, you know what I mean? Like
Facts.
You don't go to sleep without your doors locked. You don't trust niggas. You don't give niggas an opportunity to hurt you. And that's just like, some of the staples in the community. That's just how it's just drummed up to you. And like, it's kind of how I think a lot of us get like kind of stuck in bubbles or like just stuck in places where we feel like uncomfortable when we're put in different situations where it's like not, fitting to our liking. Like
Exactly.
niggas are hinder their life
Yeah.
because uncomfortable situations. Sorry about that. Tone, what you got for me, man? Like, what's one of your short term goals, one of your long terms, bro?
Shit, short-term goal. To be honest, short-term goal, yo. I really just want to learn how to just micromanage shit.
That's a
You
good
know, like
goal, yo.
100% efficiency.
Yeah,
Nah,
fucks with that one.
listen, bro. Like, it's key in today's society, bro. Shit is so fucking fast, bro. If you ain't able to, like, really, really be able to handle like 3, 4, 5 tasks, it's
At
like it's
once.
hard, bro. It's hard to operate now because it's like even when you trying to like manage more than one social media account, it can be difficult. And then if you
Oh yeah.
talking
Yes.
about being a content creator, being somebody that's trying to edge up in the world of like, digital media, different stuff like that, you have to be able to like, wield different swords at times because a lot of the early stuff, you forced to wear mad hats because you don't have a team. You don't have like, a real strong support system and people that's just diving in and readily available to like help you out. So you have to learn a lot of the stuff on your own. You have to be able to manage a lot of stuff on your own. And then like, when you get burned out from that as a creator, it sucks. But it's like it's just a necessary thing that you have to do. So I totally agree with that. That's actually something I'm trying to work on my damn self, bro. Like, hell yeah. Like I think once you can unlock that, my nigga, like world's your oyster, bro. Especially if you can stay
Facts.
consistent with the micromanaging shit.
Achievement
See, and that's
unlocked
the
like
thing,
shit.
like, yo, like when you look at it for real, like it's easy to watch a motherfucker on like any YouTube video for real, like a Gary V or some nigga like that that's talking about, yeah, all you need is about 5 eBay accounts, 2 OnlyFans,
Not 5 eBay accounts.
Nah,
you
that's
feel
how it
me,
be though,
five or
yo.
six accounts. All you got to do is just sell socks, man. I'm telling you, like socks are fucking huge, bro. Like I just bought a fucking warehouse full of nothing but socks, and I'm selling like hotcakes. You
I
feel
just
me?
made 600,000 off of socks 2 years ago. You sitting there like, what the fuck? And then he like start
Yeah,
breaking it
like I ain't
down
gonna
to
lie,
you.
like Tyler the Creator kind of fucked me up when he actually made like $2 million off of socks. I was like, what the fuck? How the hell? Like I
Niggas
felt
don't
like
tell
I
you.
missed something. Like is socks really
Bro,
You
popping like
did
that?
miss something, yeah. But
bro,
it's like the
because
crazy
they
shit is,
opened that store, bro.
it's past that, bro. Like, like yeah, you could do
It
that,
is.
but you got to know all the ins and outs of this shit, bro. You
Facts.
have to know
That
all
is
the ins
facts
and
too,
outs.
for real.
You definitely gotta know all that ins and
So Gary
outs.
V,
Like,
I appreciate you, like nigga telling you get 6 Gmail accounts and telling you under 2 Gmail accounts you want to set up LLCs and online businesses. Like, all right, who's running this shit? Like me?
cause you looking at that shit like, I ain't about to do all this shit.
You like, I don't, what nigga? I gotta manage a OnlyFans and 6 email accounts. What the
Like,
fuck?
come on, son.
Like, nah, bro. I thought I just turned my camera on and pop lock and did the fucking Soldier Boy. That was gonna blow up. I guess not.
Right.
Nah, nigga.
One only free and the other one you got to pay for.
Listen, man. It is like you like y'all two niggas that's been around it for so long. Like when you talking about just stuff that you want to do in your life, and it's like it sucks when you kind of see it evolving and it getting quicker, and you feel like that old man on the court or some shit. Like yo, this shit ain't used to be like this, bro. Like I gotta manage
Yeah,
a
for sure.
TikTok or Instagram, make videos for this. So it's like it's harder, but it's like the young people they're able to micromanage like easily because they're bred in that same universe that Jay was talking about. Like they came up in this shit, nigga.
Yeah,
Like this
Yeah,
is their life.
this is their shit. Like they will know all the ins and outs of it because this is their bread and butter. Like,
They us when we was coming up on the shit, like you said, we was in the AIM chat rooms and all that other shit. Like, you know what I mean? Our parents wasn't privy to that shit. They ain't know what the fuck was going on.
I'm talking to a
Niggas
nigga in
started
Scottsdale,
getting
Arizona that's secretly a fucking Klansman. I ain't know. I'm like
started
fucking
getting
9 years old.
when you started getting the cheekies off of MySpace, all types of shit. Parents didn't know about that shit. Niggas, people ain't know you was getting
What?
bitches off of MySpace and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, MySpace let me knew like, yo, like I'm really handsome out this bitch. Like bitches really like me.
I ain't gonna lie, that's facts. Same shit. For real, for real.
Nah, I got humbled on this
Like
space,
I ain't
yo.
gonna lie, I felt quite flattered when I was in the top 8 for real.
If I was in somebody's top 8, I was feeling somebody. I feeling myself. Like I was like, y'all really fuck with me, huh? That's what's up. I fuck with y'all too.
Especially when it was like a bomb ass bitch.
I got on MySpace late and didn't utilize my powers as such.
Oh nah, I was on MySpace. I was
I
in
feel
the
like yo, if
MySpace
MySpace
street.
was still popping, yo, I'd have been a king by now, yo. I'd have been like up there with motherfucking all these niggas that's eating off
Hell
this
yeah,
internet
yo.
shit.
Hell yeah, bro. I was holding it down on MySpace.
My MySpace
MySpace
career was
was
pretty alright. But what's your long term goal, Tom?
Long term for real. I really just want to know how it feels just to actually just look at a 6-figure check and just say, yo, I don't need that.
Oh,
uh
see, this nigga talking now. He talking my language, bruh.
he talking big goals. I fuck with that one.
That's a nice
Like
long term
you
goal.
feel me? It ain't worth it. You feel me?
My
Shit,
short
cause if
term
I look at
goal,
a 6-figure check,
that's actually one of my short term goals, bruh. Like I want to get my first $10,000 check off or something, or make 10 bands doing something. Like that's my short term one, and then my long term is to like be fully employed by myself. Like what I mean,
Hmm.
sustaining myself throughout my content shit. And I like what Tone was talking about the micromanaging shit because like that's actually one of the things I'm presently working on. Like trying to manage this, trying to upload on YouTube, trying to, grow on this wisdom shit, all of that. Like, but
yeah.
I'm in such a different space with it now where it's like I feel like a young nigga that's just rejuvenated because it's like me and Tone was talking about in the afterthought special, and I think this is why this episode fits in so perfectly for this little caveat we got on this weekend. Just like, what I mean? We got motivation, we got different stuff throughout the theme of this weekend. So just going hand in hand, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing to really do in life. You figure out that at some point, like, yo, you just biding time, and everybody gets a grave. So while you on your way to your grave, it's up to you to make it to write this fucking motion picture. Like whatever you want to do, you have to do it, and there's nothing that can stop you in doing it but yourself.
Facts.
So it's
That's
like, do
big.
you
It's like
either
the
go?
dude that did what was that shit? The Nat Turner joint. He went through like hell just to get that movie. That movie was like 7 years in purgatory for real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, you don't want to take this shit with you. Like, I can't imagine being like a fucking dude sitting in the nursing home just upset because you didn't try to get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is real.
I definitely trying to do that. I don't want to be a nigga with pets as companions. I don't want to be that nigga.
You don't want to be the nigga with 16 pit bulls, yo.
House
I don't
smelling
know.
like ill.
I might want to be the nigga with 16 pit bulls, but nah, I don't at the same time because it's pit bulls. I love pit bulls. Pit bulls, they're like one of the most loving dogs you could possibly have.
They
I love a pit.
I'm just not really that animal guy.
I know, yo. You always seem to have the worst luck with animals, yo. It's crazy.
It's because all animals are trash. You heard it here first. But
That's
that's crazy, yo. I can only say cats are trash, yo.
put
I can't
everything
even
on
say
that
that.
list: iguanas, dogs, all of that shit, bro.
Not iguanas.
Unless it's a
Guinea
hairless cat, I
pigs.
fucks with the hairless cats, yo. Them niggas feel like nothing but leather.
Anything's whose shit you gotta clean up. Like it's trash. Like
I mean, you
So if
really
you
don't
had the
got to
option
clean
to get
cats
like
though.
a cyber dog that can't do shit but just be a dog
you
but is
listen.
cyberized, you
Hold on, bro. Now you talking my language now, nigga. You might have sold me on
okay.
something.
This nigga said a cyber dog.
Listen, bro. Like all the benefits of a fucking dog without the hassles, bro.
You want a Tamagotchi?
Nah, like I'm picturing one of the futuristic joints, like some type of
Yeah,
cyber security
like a
dog.
actual like chrome
Yeah,
dog.
that shit sit in the corner till somebody break in and chew a nigga face off.
That shit make
I
my
don't
mother
need shit hopping
run.
on me and all this other shit when I come home. Like, that's what you got kids for. But I know some people view their pets as kids and all that other shit. I ain't one of them niggas that like hates animals to the point where like, oh, I beat the shit out of a dog or some shit like that. Like I know people like enjoy having animals. I like I shout out to you. I can't do it personally.
I like animals because they can always sense when the person's energy is off, and I fuck with that.
Facts. Facts.
Like if you on some other shit, they gonna know before you know. Like off
Shit,
rip.
my grandmother dog saved niggas from getting robbed at one point for real.
Oh word.
Hell yeah. I wasn't involved, but it was like my older cousins and shit.
And
Shit,
shouts
shouts
out
out to
to
Didi. Didi. That was a real ass dope and pinch.
hell yeah. That's what dogs are supposed to be for, like protecting shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She ran down on that nigga in the alley. Caught that nigga in the collarbone.
That
Ooh,
shit
the
hurt.
good meat.
I
The
got bit
good
by a dog in
meat.
my collarbone. That shit hurt.
Nigga, she dragged that nigga up the alley and everything too. The gun was still in that nigga hand. He couldn't do shit, yo.
Golly. But ultimately, I guess, let me ask y'all niggas this, man. Ultimately, what do you want to like, I guess, or where do you want to be when the sun is setting, bro? Like, where do you ultimately see yourself, or where do you want to be? Is it like riches of a kingdom? Is it at peace on a beach somewhere? Like, what speaks to your calling?
What speaks to my calling is ultimately I just want to be somewhere tucked, just tucked away. I want to have enough in my bank account and my family good. I mean, we can go on vacations and shit, but ultimately I just want to be tucked. I want to be comfortable to where like to be comfortable.
Humbly comfortable or overtly comfortable?
Nah, humbly comfortable, cause I honestly don't need a lot to be good, for real, for real.
I think
Like
I think
I
that's
don't need
that's
nothing
uh
extravagant.
that's critical too in a nigga like decision making, because like if you looking long term for like humbly comfortable versus overtly comfortable, the work is different.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
What about you, Tone?
Shit. I actually want to just sit back and live humbly comfortable, but I say with a splash of overtly just to like shit on niggas.
Like
Like,
kind of
yeah, like,
ostentatious.
yeah, like nigga, I got a fucking house in the DR, a fucking house, a compound in the DR. You feel me?
That's overtly, my nigga.
Type shit, like
Nigga.
That's 100%
some shit I
overtly,
could just
nigga.
duck off to. You feel me? Like I want to just have like shit I
Nigga
could just
said a
duck off to and just
compound. He
still
ain't
come back in
say
the
a
states.
villa. He said a compound, nigga.
Like you said, weekends in Dubai, like shit.
Oh, now you can't smoke weed in Dubai. I
Oh
can't
no,
go to Dubai.
can't go to Dubai. No, never mind.
Check
Death
that out,
penalty.
huh?
Death penalty. They
Death
catch you with a
penalty?
yeah. They catch you with
They
a
catch you
stitch of
with a
weed out
yeah?
that bitch, yo. You fuck her off with your hand, nigga. It's death penalty.
Damn.
Get you with a little nug, a crumb in your
Shit. In
pocket or some
Japan,
shit.
they give you 7 years.
Oh man,
Damn, I can only imagine what they do with some hard shit.
Nigga, what?
I mean, you still probably die regardless, but
shoot you on the
damn.
spot or some shit, nigga. Nigga,
Oh
is this
damn, you got
coke,
Somali?
nigga? What?
Pop pop.
You got coke in my district, nigga? What?
What the fuck I did to the last nigga with coke?
And yo, string him up, yo. Let everybody see this nigga. He bought coke in my town.
Put that nigga on the back of a Lamborghini police car, yo. Take his ass on that highway to stretch to France.
Put him in the passenger seat of the Bugatti.
After they gonna string that nigga up on a rope on the back of the fucking tail light, nigga.
Nigga put a brick on the
Tail
pedal and jump out.
That nigga gonna be dragging, yo.
Oh man,
Mm. That nigga gonna look like Linguini when that shit's over.
facts.
Shit, when Snoop Dogg said that shit, yo, and you said, yo, I never go to Dubai, I was like, yo, I'm right along with you.
Like, hey man, sign me up, bro. I'm on that list
Damn.
too.
If Snoop ain't going, I ain't going.
Yo, if I can't smoke weed in a comfortable space in like a room or in a private area or in an open area, I'm good.
Plus, like, you know what I mean, as a pothead slash weed head, you like, you know, we had that conversation on here. Like, it ain't always about the high sometimes. Sometimes it's about the thought patterns, the clarity and shit like that. Sometimes when you seeing
And
some
also the
fucking
comfortability.
when you seeing some amazing shit though, yo, you like, you know, sometimes you need that extra level of sass on in you to really, really
Nigga,
appreciate that shit.
That's that song.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I fucking cried when I saw Niagara Falls, yo.
I feel you.
Shit.
I was like, yo, I'm really this little.
That shit is incredible, bruh. When you really start to see some shit, bruh. Like I cried, I cried seeing this sunset over the ocean one time, my nigga. We was on a beach and like the sun just was rising. It was a sunrise, man. I just felt like a peon, nigga. Like I'm sitting there like, yo, I'm really just so insignificant, yo. It's a whole universal code and other shit in motion right now that I'm not even privy to. I can't even understand fully. That's just aligning and all types of shit, man. We just dots on a board or some shit.
Nah, I cried. I
That's so
cried
crazy.
when the edible hit me too hard. Shit, nigga, I had an epiphany in that bitch. Tears was just flowing down my face.
You ever did like shrooms or acid?
I have yet to do shrooms. That shrooms is on my list though.
Nah, I haven't
I
done
did
shrooms either.
shrooms 5 times.
That's hilarious that Jay ain't never do shrooms.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I thought like
If
at
anybody
least a
in this
good candy
bitch,
flip or two.
anybody in this motherfucker. But you know what's good about that is whenever I get some, I'm headed your way, yo.
Bet.
We
Say
gonna
less,
lock it in.
nigga.
Yo,
It's funny because my
I'm trying
cousin
to find
said
this one
she
shit.
had some.
These niggas on Peru. This shit from Peru. This shit
Ooh.
like allows you to see God really.
That's
Oh,
that DMT shit, man. I ain't fucking with that shit. That shit was about to kill me one day.
Now this is straight up plant.
nah, my shit.
I was like in the house trying to figure out how to make DMT. I was like, I need to see see what niggas talking about, yo. Like
Oh,
that's that's when I
go
came
to
to
the
the
morgue and
realization, though, yo.
get a dead body, yo, and just squeeze that shit out. Right.
But yeah, I was like,
But
yo,
shit, you can get DMT. Yo, you can get natural DMT.
yeah, I ain't got time to fucking do yoga and all that bullshit, nigga. I'd rather just make the chemicals, my nigga. Like I need that uncut. I need the real shit.
Me, I
But
was
shit,
only
much made me feel bigger than in life actually at one point. Like shrooms, like that shit tapped into emotion. I
See,
felt like
that's
I
what I need
died.
to be. I feel like I'm gonna do the ayahuasca or some shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what it is. Ayahuasca. There we go.
Some shit like
nah.
that for real.
See, I was in these Molly streets for real, for real. Molly,
Ooh, you was a Molly boy.
yeah, yo, Molly made me feel invincible, dog.
See, I don't need no invincible shit in me, yo. Like I
Molly,
said,
no, Molly made me feel like I could pull any woman out on the street. Like it was
I ain't gonna lie, that's how
ridiculous.
Lane had a nigga feeling at one point. I ain't gonna lie, yo. When I was in like a party or a function, I had that double cup nigga. When I had that blunt boy, that double cup nigga.
Hill thought he was Lil
it was,
Wayne in this bitch.
it was
Nah,
in the
this is when schoolboy
VIP.
that was rocking, nigga.
That's when Lena
Like
took
I
on a whole
thought I
new
was
form, yo. But nah, yeah, man, nah. Like once I was sitting there
just
about to make the
waking up from
DMT and shit, I was like, yeah, let me just chill. I'm gonna be straight with the weed and the liquor, yo. Like I don't need to cross no barriers.
Mm, Nah, I just cooled out now. I'm a old head when it comes to the shit. I just roll my blunt and be good.
As you should, my nigga.
back.
Like this shit got fentanyl and everything, my nigga. Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
laid up in the hospital somewhere.
That's why I really
Yeah,
don't like.
that's why I'm glad I smoke medical now,
Big
yo.
Fenty on deck everywhere.
And not Savage X either.
Niggas smoke a blunt, the whole room died. You remember how niggas was smoking K2 and niggas was passing out from
I've
just being
smoked
around
K2,
that
bro.
shit?
I'm not even gonna lie. I
K2, I
smoked
had,
K2
had a
before.
great K2 night.
What?
I ain't gonna lie to you,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. K2 had a nigga lifted.
Yeah, K2 had I really felt like I'm telling you, like I've never felt a takeoff feeling like smoking K2. Like I really felt like I left Earth smoking that shit.
Like nigga.
Nigga, cause you did.
Probably, yo. Like I literally felt like I was floating. I was like, nah, I can't have this shit in me, yo. I was
Nigga,
just looking in the sky. I was in the sky. I'm like, oh shit, I'm flying.
Nigga, I was hearing niggas whisper from across the parking lot.
It's crazy you said that. I saw a bitch fighting demons because she hit a blunt of K2 for real. I was up Towson in high school,
Yeah.
like one of them Towson parties and shit. Them high
Mhm.
school kids up there and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just chill with my cousin. The white bitch like literally flipped out in the middle of the fucking garage after hitting a K2 blunt.
That K2 was
That
catching
bitch
wreck,
was
yo.
really on the floor swinging at demons and shit, wiggling around like a worm and shit.
My
Yo,
man smoked some
K2.
K2 and woke up outside. Was
Oh,
I was he was outside
This is not
asleep, yo.
drug endorsement at all.
Look, he learned a valuable lesson though. The nigga rolled some shit up. He ain't know it was K2. He just
Now,
woke up
Shorty knew
outside,
it
yeah.
was.
Nah, I'm saying his lesson was, he learned like not the you gotta see niggas roll a blunt up, bro. You can't just be smoking niggas blunts.
You can't.
Oh yeah, facts. I
Yeah.
learned that shit back in middle school, nigga. Back when niggas was like freaking Black and Miles with the blunts.
Yeah.
Oh nah. Y'all niggas is ignorant.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. A good black and mild blunt, nigga. What? Put some of them black guts in that nigga. What?
Nigga, oh my god. You
Not the
talk about
blend.
something funky.
Not the blend.
Listen, bruh. That should have had
That's
you.
the funky spliff right
Nigga,
there,
hit
nigga.
you upside your head with a pillow full of rocks, nigga.
Then you got a shit right after.
Oh yeah, you just had the booska do after that one.
But nah. Yeah, he beat the
That's a
shit out of
good
that nigga
colon
for that
cleanser.
K2 shit, though. I don't blame you, bruh. Can't.
Nigga,
You
that's
gotta
how I
let a
used to
nigga know
feel
some
about
shit
the
like that.
fucking Capones. Like I used to smoke a fucking Capone.
I've never smoked a
I ain't gonna
Capone.
lie.
I ain't even gonna
Nice
lie to you.
Capone. Yeah.
I might have did the roll ups though.
You a You did not, yo. You was not smoking roll ups, yo.
Yeah, hell yeah. I had to, yo. I'm a fan of battle rap, yo. I was like, I gotta see what this shit about, yo.
Yo, you a
I
yo.
feel. I smoked
Yo,
a Capone blunt too,
you
yo.
got it, yo. I'm telling you, bro. I just grabbed these new papers, yo. Just easy welders or some shit, yo. I'm always
Nah,
trying
yo.
shit with shit, yo.
You a nigga from '95 named Big Ray.
Have to, yo. Like I remember I crabbed a Philly the other day, bro. Worst decision.
Yo,
You know what? Word the mother.
I'm telling
Word
you,
the
bro.
mother.
I know you get
I
bored with your
fucking
smoking
Philly.
shorts. I grabbed the Great Philly.
Ew,
I had a banana Philly back in the summer, yo. Don't feel bad, yo.
I'm telling you, bro. Like
Y'all some different niggas, I
I'm
swear.
telling
yo.
you, bro. Just ain't nothing but a couple dollars, yo. You got some extra grass. Like, you know what? Let me take that time. Let me jump in that time machine, yo.
Yo,
You ain't never just like want to just listen to like some motherfucking locks or some motherfucking Mob Deep rolling a Philly, yo.
Cause it's bad, boy. Like I'm telling you, yo. Got my sweatband on, my Nike, my Nike sweatband,
Jabot,
the Jabot
nigga,
jeans and the white
oversized
tee,
shit.
nigga.
Oh no, y'all niggas is different. I can't. Not the Philly, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I be getting bored, yo. I'm one of them niggas
Shouts
that
out to
smoke like
Phillies, yo,
every
for
day
holding
now.
niggas down since motherfucking 93, nigga.
Yeah, don't ever forget where you came from,
If it
yo.
wasn't for a Philly, yo, we would never got Snoop Dogg, yo.
Dutch Masters,
Tupac
all of that
introduced the
shit.
Philly to Snoop Dogg, yo.
There was a time when niggas was only smoking white boys here, yo. That's crazy to think.
That
So that's out to New
Damn.
York, bro.
I wonder
New York.
I wonder who was the first nigga to unravel a backwood and just go.
It was some New York niggas, bro. It was some New York niggas somewhere, bro. He said, "Hold on, yo. I'm gonna try
Shit,
something,
yo, like
nigga."
I talk a lot of shit about New York niggas for real, but niggas are really innovative.
That's a fact, yo. Like I love New York culture, bro. I love that shit, bro. Them niggas is like the most funniest comedic niggas without being comedians, yo. Like that should be
Man,
hilarious, yo.
they funny as fuck.
Man, we had a good talk on this one. A little bit of just water cooler talk for y'all, man. But like, we had a conversation about life on this joint. Talked about some of our goals, some of how we deal with depression and everything like that. Hopefully, you took something from this episode that you can take with you in your travels and apply to you in life. Like, and any one of these episodes, we here is like humans, and as humans, we always try to help somebody else. Each one teach one, pull one up, or whatever. So if you heard anything on today's episode that may help you in your travels, thank niggas. But nah, oh man, how Jay, what you got for the people? Tone, what you got for the people? Y'all pick which order y'all want going. I'm gonna finish smoking this right here.
Tone, you got that.
I'm gonna just leave the people with. If you niggas ever feel lonely, ever feel depressed, just know you don't have me to call on, because I'm gonna just tell you to straighten the fuck up, nigga. But other than that, my nigga, on some real shit, yo, just learn how to breathe. You feel me? I feel like in this world, like a lot of niggas just forget how to breathe.
1 to the 2, 2 to the 3, 3.
You feel me? On some real shit, yo, just learn how to breathe, my nigga, and always learn how to laugh, yo. Shit's not fucking always serious. You feel me? Like, life is meant to be enjoyed and always to be a service of others, yo. So if you ever feel lost, yo, just put yourself in service of others. You feel me? And that's what all of us on this earth is here about. You feel me?
There you go. Words from the GOAT himself. Gonna do it for this one. We appreciate y'all niggas for tapping in. You want to jump into our socials, all that good shit. Links are provided in the bio below. Yeah, everywhere you consume podcasts and that is available. You can jump into Discord, get to know the team, all that great stuff. See what we are cooking up over here on these different socials. It's gonna do it for this one. Like I said, appreciate you niggas for tapping in. Until next time.
Hey, another episode for the Duckets.